Today, I'm gonna learn the dark, crazy origin story of Choo Choo Charles. Just how did this train become real? This is my game tune, so make sure you go check them out and subscribe down below if you like my content.
Once known for its lush greenery, but now Uranium Island is known for something else, something much darker.
It's called uranium. Oh my gosh!
Something straight out of a nightmare.
Nah, bro, listen, you just leave the island. You just leave the island. You don't... I'm leaving the island. That's it. I'm just leaving the island.
This ancient infernal beast now rules over this place. It's his kingdom, his hunting grounds. But believe it or not, Choo Choo Charles didn't always call this island home.
Ooh, wait, what?
You see, Choo Choo Charles wasn't always a monster.
No.
One of his earliest memories was that of his parents' fatal car accident. Charles was the sole survivor.
By a train.
Guilt-ridden and completely alone, he had no idea how to make his way through this world.
Get out of here, kid.
Yeah, this place is too dangerous for you.
Then what are you doing here?
We live here.
You live here? On the train?
Yep, we hop trains all across the country.
Yep, that's right, boy. We hop trains across the country, and you know what? You better not talk about it. I like it, man. I like how they got the southern draw and everything.
No home, no strings.
No taxes.
Completely
No
off the
taxes,
grid.
kid.
But that's no life for a little guy like you. So scram.
Charles thought about what the punks had said. Living in a train car and riding across the country.
Wait, did they call them punks? They were punks. They were just older guys, man.
After all, everything
out with some
around
kid?
him reminded him of his parents. It was unbearable. So he decided he would start a new life on the rails.
Good for you, Charles. You don't need anybody, man.
For the most part, he loved that life. The adventure, the danger. He saw more of the world in a year than many people see in their entire life.
Low-key, that'd
And
be
it was
actually kind of
terribly
fire.
lonely.
That'd be fun.
He had no one to share his adventures with. The spiders inside the train cars became his family, and he became increasingly attached to them.
Oh, no.
Looks like someone's sitting in our car, boys.
It looks like somebody's sitting in our cars. Nah, listen, man. That dude's got the Sid shirt on. This ain't good.
But I've been living here for the last year. It's the only home I have.
I don't see how that's my problem.
Now, look, I don't want any trouble.
Nah.
Listen here, pal. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
All right, you know what? Listen, the Southern Draw is not bad. It's really not. But listen, Game Tunes, if you're watching this and you need somebody that really can put on that Southern Draw and talk about it just how y'all want me to, then I can do that, all right? Let me know if y'all want me to be a voice actor.
So if you'll excuse me, I think this car might be under new ownership.
No.
Hey, get away from that kid or I'll tie you
Yeah,
to the tracks
let's
myself and run
go!
you right over.
Yeah, back off.
Jeez, old man, we were just kidding.
Now, I don't want
No.
to see any of your ugly mugs around here again. You
Let's
hear me?
go.
Let's get out of here. Trains are lame anyway.
You changed your name anyway. Get out of here,
So you're
punk.
the kid who's been hopping my train. I've heard about you, but I've never seen you for myself. What's a little guy like you doing on his own?
My parents died. I didn't know where else to go. I'm sorry. I won't bother you anymore.
You know, I sure could use an assistant.
An assistant?
What?
Yeah, conductor's assistant. Someone to help me out. Make sure the train runs nice and smooth.
Yeah, I'd love to.
And with that, Charles began a new life
I
as an
don't see how
assistant
this is gonna go
conductor
dark,
on the
bro.
very train he hopped. Charles loved his new job. He loved seeing the world. He loved learning about the train. But most importantly, he wasn't alone anymore.
Hey, you know what would really help? Let everyone know we're coming. Hold that lever right there.
No way. That's awesome, bro.
Oh,
There you go. That's my little Choo Choo Charles.
Charles took to life with his new father figure right away. He spent his entire childhood on that train as the conductor taught him
So where did
everything
this
he
go
needed
bad,
to know.
bro?
After many years, the time came for a new conductor. Charles' adoptive father had grown old and tired. He knew it was time to pass on the hat, and he knew the perfect person for it. Despite everything, all the trauma and despair, it seemed as if Charles was going to be able to live a happy and fulfilling life.
No.
Then,
A stinking a spider, bro? A spider's gonna be what ends it all?
day came. He quickly learned that his conductor dreams were coming to an immediate end.
What? Why?
The company he had been working for since he was little was going under. Charles and his train were put out of commission. He was
Oh,
inconsolable,
no.
desperate. Life on the train was all he ever knew. What could he do now?
This is Charles.
Hello, Charles. My name is Warren. Do you have a moment to talk? I have
gosh.
a proposition for you.
Here we go.
Warren Charles III was an up-and-coming titan of the mining industry. He was hatching a big plan to build an all-new rail system on the remote island of uranium. Gold had been discovered on the island, and Warren wanted to take advantage of it before anyone else snuck in. The details were fuzzy, and the contract was shady, but Charles would do anything to reclaim his old life on the rails. But
This
Charles
isn't going as dark as I thought it would, and we're about 5 minutes in, meaning that we're about to go like in a deep spiral here in a couple
made a
minutes,
somewhat
dude.
surprising discovery. Someone had already tried to build a railway before they even got here. When he asked Warren about it, Warren claimed contract disputes, sudden illness, and the like as an excuse for the former project leads leaving. But Charles remained suspicious.
Where'd you get that from?
Scraps, believe it or not. Totally free. You see,
Yeah,
our company
okay.
prides itself on being cost-effective.
But if you cut corners on cost, the materials won't be as...
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you an accountant?
Well, no, but...
Then I'd keep my mouth shut and ride
No,
my
but he's a
little
conductor,
choo-choo
you
train if I were
idiot.
you.
The big day came at last, the maiden voyage. But Charles had his worries. He knew that the poorly constructed railways Warren had commissioned could put everyone in danger.
Yeah,
so
bro.
he decided to take on the risks himself.
Mr. Warren, I'd like to conduct the maiden voyage alone, if that's all right.
Sounds splendid.
Nah.
We'll save tons of money without
This-
any additional crew.
This is all bad.
Choo choo.
It seemed as though Charles' suspicions were confirmed, but though the ride was unpleasant, nothing had gone wrong. Yet.
Oh no. No! What? We survived. Oh no, there's gonna be spiders down
I
here or
knew
something.
it. That Warren Charles is going to pay. No!
Charles crept through the mines in search of any way out. The mine twisted
What
and
the
turned,
heck?
but no matter what tunnel he went down,
When is he gonna become
he was
Charles,
searching
bro?
in vain. There was no way out. He was terrified, but
This
what he
is not
saw
good.
next was worse than he ever could have imagined. You see, Charles was not the first member of the Warren Charles Mining Company to operate a train here
What?
on Uranium Island. Far from it.
Hello? Yeah!
Charles was right. The cut
Whoa!
corners doomed each train to fail and fall to its demise. Conductor after conductor got trapped in the mines and left for dead by
why?
Warren. Charles dug through the cars and took what little supplies he could find to survive. But he knew it wouldn't last
Some
long.
Cheetos?
Hours passed.
Some Cheetos in a water bottle, man.
Then a day. Then another. Charles knew that he was stranded for good and that he wouldn't survive much longer. Then, as he took a path he hadn't gone down before, he made
secret
another
egg.
discovery. Charles snatched it up with glee. A potential food source. Charles
No,
ate
that's not a
whatever
food
was
source.
inside that egg, which proved to be a terrible idea. The spider offspring within the egg entered Charles' body and
Oh
took him
my-
over, making him its host.
Oh my gosh.
For its exoskeleton, the train provided a perfect layer of protection. And that
way.
resulted in the monster we know as Choo Choo Charles, determined to get revenge on the people who left him for dead. Unfortunately, Charles' strength was not enough for him to break free.
So how the heck did he get out?
He decided he must wait. Years passed before Warren Charles Mining Company created a functional train system. And when they finally
makes
did,
sense.
miners were sent down into the canyon to get to work.
And then that's how they released Choo Choo Charles.
Yeah! Whoa! The miners celebrated, ready to take the riches that awaited them. But then they heard a mysterious noise.
Put the rocks back in front of it. Don't go.
Their greed set Choo Choo Charles free at last. Only one
That's kind of
man made it out
gruesome,
alive.
bro.
He ran to the village and told everyone of the horrors he'd witnessed. Since that day, everyone on the island has lived in fear of Choo Choo Charles.
All right, you guys, if you like that video, let me know down below. I think this might have been one of my favorite Game Tunes videos that I've ever seen. This one is written so good. The dialogue, everything. This is actually a very well-made video. And this is actually 2 Game Tunes videos that I've seen back-to-back today. So this is really good, man. Game Tunes is definitely heading in the right direction with this type of content. I love it. So make sure to go check out Game Tunes. Subscribe down below if you enjoy my reactions. And I will see you guys in the next video.